Hello, welcome to part 3 of my Walking from Budapest to Ljubljana series. I already posted 2 parts, you can go check them out. Of course, I have edited none of them at this time, but at some point I might be able to edit them. It is currently 6 a.m. and it's actually cool outside, which is exciting because I want to take advantage of the fact that I feel slightly chilly before it gets up to 32 degrees Celsius today outside. Today is an easy day. I'm covering about 20 kilometers, which, I just discovered a mosquito bite. That one's the first. Why is it on my foot? Why is it on my foot of all places? That is just cruel. Oh my God. Really? It's on my foot. It's on the arch of my foot. That's gonna be fun. Oh, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to Székesfehérvár. Székesfehérvár. That's where I'm going today. I am going to try to cover as much ground as possible in the early morning. And then if I have to, I will ride out the heat somewhere in the shade and then continue my journey. I had a rest day yesterday after walking 41 kilometers on day 1, which was definitely too much. I have assessed that now. Currently in this body shape I have, I cannot do that much. But I still kinda was exploring the area, and I still walked about 13 kilometers yesterday, just walking around. I love walking, I do. It wasn't a full day of rest, which I can definitely feel today. I am a little tired. Walking does also energize me, so I'm assuming once I hit the road, it will be different. So I'm gonna pack up the rest of my stuff, go to breakfast, and then it's rock and roll, baby. Can you even see me, or should I walk backwards? Hello. Alright, so we are off to a great start. I actually started a lot later than I thought I would. Just kind of sat at breakfast for way too long, pondering about life. I am a little bit wondering, why am I doing this? A lot of the route is actually a bike path, which is exciting because that means that I will not have to walk on a highway today. One thing that I have been having issue with is, for some reason, I keep struggling more and more to put everything in my backpack. For some reason, with each passing day, it fits a little less. Can I go here? Is this private entrance? This might be a beach, which means there's going to be a fence at some point. It's a super cool entrance though. But yeah, I've been struggling to fit everything in my backpack. For some reason, I didn't add anything. If anything, I took some stuff out because I'm wearing them. But for some reason, I keep struggling more and more fitting everything into my backpack. What sorcerer is that? Oh, this looks like it's barely being built. It's empty. Should I buy it? Me and my millions could buy this. Donate to my Patreon so I can buy this and live here. Just kidding. Maybe not. I don't know. I like it here. I'm excited that there's a safe path for me to walk today on, which also means there might be some tree coverage. Not gonna lie, I am slightly concerned. The temperatures, this is character building as well. Alright, let's go. I'm excited though. This is gorgeous. I love summer. Oh, hell yeah. One thing I've noticed is I'll start off these walks like super skeptical, but then I see something like this, right? All of this nature, and I'm basically just chilling here by myself, just like walking, just walking. And suddenly I'm like, wow, can't believe I'm doing this. This is pretty cool. I get to see all of this on foot that I would have otherwise bypassed if I was on a train or on a bus or on a car. I mean, in a car, like in English. This is pretty cool. So, yeah, the pain is slowly going away. I know it's gonna come back, but for now, it's not there. So, a lot of people have been asking me, like, why walk 50 kilometers in one day, right? Here's the trick, and it's already working. I wanted to challenge myself and push myself a little over the limits so that the rest of the trip is easy, because I don't think I'll be doing a lot of 41 kilometer days. It's just not going to be possible. Now I am 5 kilometers into today's journey, and I'm actually grateful because that means I'm already 1/4 of the way to my destination. If I were to start this journey with 20 kilometers, I would have nothing to compare to. But now that I know that 41 was brutal and I don't have to do it again, unless I wake up one day and I'm like, hey, I think I want to torture myself again into oblivion. The 20 kilometer days and 30 kilometer days just seem much more pleasant now. I have posted on Instagram about this already, and somebody told me that they did a very long hike and still have a bit of PTSD from it. And don't get me wrong, I definitely have PTSD from the first day. That was brutal. But now I'm just vibing. Now I'm chilling, because I know that today we only have 20 kilometers. That's nice. I call this sensation the half marathon effect. I've never ran a marathon, but I'm running my first one this year. Honestly, I have walked a marathon the other day with 13 kilograms on my back, so I feel a little bit more at ease about actually running the marathon this year. But I remember the first half marathon. Actually, the first one was pretty chill. Well, it wasn't chill, but I was heartbroken, so everything was easier. Body pain was a welcome sensation because I just wanted to feel anything else but mental pain. And the second one actually is where I kind of pushed myself to get like a better time and stuff like that. And there was a lot of hills, there was a lot of up and down, and my legs hurt. They hurt a lot. After 17 kilometers, I was afraid to stop because it felt like they would explode. At the end, I was super happy and proud of myself. But I remember the first run afterwards, a few days later, when I ran a 5K, just because I love running. I was so perplexed that I'm done after like less than half an hour. Like, what do you mean I don't have to run another 2 hours? This feels incredible. I'm already done. Are you kidding me? And I remember I used to be a runner that was intimidated by a 5K in the early stages of my running journey. And it seems like this is a similar sensation because, like, what do you mean? I've been walking for an hour. I only have 3 hours left to go. What do you mean I don't have to walk for 8.5 hours today? What a blessing. I just thought of that just literally now. Because when I looked at my watch, I was like, wait a minute. I'm like basically 3 hours away from my destination. As much as in the beginning, it seems like the pain is strongest the first kilometer I start is when everything hurts like crazy. I don't know if it's due to some brain receptors somewhere that just kind of block out the pain, or do I get like adjusted to it? Do I ease into it? Like, I don't know what happens, but somehow the pain is barely there. That's kind of nice too. Today should be easy breezy, lemon squeezy. Tomorrow is going to be a bit harder because I have quite a bit more to cover. That's tomorrow's Barbara's problem. In the meantime, I will enjoy this beautiful day. Oh yeah. We're back on the bike path. It is so awesome that I just get to chill here and just vibing with life while the birds sing. And I'm looking at a bunch of trees. You know what's wonderful about carrying all of this? Yes, I am heavily loaded. That's a fact. But everything I need is literally on my back. I'm like a turtle. I have like an entire home. I changed into shorts. I was like, I'm a little hot and I want to reapply sunscreen. I have both. I need to hydrate. I have hydration packets. I need phone charger. I have my portable charger with me. Like, I have everything I need. And I cannot explain how giddy that makes me feel. Seriously, I think I was kind of like born this way. I remember being very, very, very little, like extremely little, like under 5 years old, when I would like lay awake at night and picture having a giant truck, like an 18-wheeler, you know, and just pack up everything I need into that thing and just like go somewhere. Just like drive around without a destination in mind. That was like before social media existed, before, I mean, at least I didn't use it. Didn't even have computer. Wasn't even on the internet at that point. Didn't even visit internet once. And I had these dreams of just doing that, and it made me feel so giddy. Just the fact that you can pack up everything in like one vehicle and just go. And that's what makes me feel extremely giddy about this journey, is the fact that, yeah, my back hurts. And yes, I am in a lot of pain. And yes, there are moments like now where I need something and I have it on my back like a freaking turtle. And that's what makes this so awesome. And that's kind of also why I do this. I love this lifestyle. I guess I'm just living out my childhood dreams, but like in a walking form for now. Wait until I have money for a van or money to do this more often. Man, I'll be unstoppable once I have the finances to live like this. You won't see me in one spot for longer than a week, I swear to God. I'll just be everywhere. I think music is reviving me single-handedly. I'm like flying right now. Pain who? Never heard of her. I have a giant blister on my foot. But let's freaking go! A little room tour. This is very royal. Very, very royal. Oh, me backpack. Wow. I'm gonna sleep good. Oh, yes. I am not leaving this room. Love the design. This is incredible. So their outdoor pool isn't working, which is a bummer because I was excited to take a dip. But the reception, they told me they can compensate me for that. I can either choose an ice cream, a 50-minute massage, or a drink coupon. And I took a drink coupon. I know, probably it would have been a good idea to get the massage, but right now, ain't nobody touching my back. My back, it cannot handle a massage right now. It is, I guess it could have helped, but I took the drink coupon. They're gonna prepare breakfast for me to take to my room tonight because I leave at 5 a.m. tomorrow, which is nice because the breakfast is included in the price and it's from 7 till 11, and I will miss it, which is a bummer because it's pretty much how I've been feeding myself for the majority of the day. It's just I get a large breakfast and then I don't have an appetite while I walk right now. So I'm force feeding myself after, during my breaks. I had lunch today, but I didn't really feel like eating at all. But I knew I should. I'm burning anywhere between like 2,000 to 4,000 calories just walking, so I have to eat, but I don't have an appetite. It's nice that they'll be able to just get me a breakfast to go. This is exciting, but first I need a freaking shower. I reek.